We can tackle another question. It's a little bit out of order, but I think it's a good segue from that, Cody. And that is, can you do this from home? And I think one of the beautiful things about our strategy is the fact that, yes, it can be done from home. In fact, it can be done from a hotel room. If you're traveling, it can be done from anywhere. And we say this a lot, and it sounds cliche, but all you need is a telephone and an internet connection. And that really is true. One of the big reasons for that is that, people that come out of the fix and flip world, they're used to really needing to target areas in their backyard, in a radius around which they live, because they need to go and look at these homes and kick the tires and figure out how much they need to budget for the rehab and make sure that the foundation is structurally sound. All these things on a rehabber's checklist, they tend to need to stick to their own market. Real estate agents, they tend to stick to their own markets as well, because they're doing open houses. They're spending their weekends doing showings. They need to familiarize themselves with that market, and they need to be available there physically. With what we do, honestly, guys, I can't remember the last time I actually put on a pair of boots and walked a piece of dirt that we're looking at. Actually, I do remember. It was a couple of years ago, and it was about maybe an hour from where I live outside of Portland. And it was just an elderly gentleman who was kind of old school and insisted on meeting me, right? And insisted on, quote unquote, walking the land with me. And so I finally gave in and did that. But the fact of the matter is that land deals, the majority, everything that you need, all the data that you need to be able to assess the development potential of a piece of property and to assess its value, is all done from your home office. It's done from your computer. It's done from maps. It's done from conversations you have with jurisdictional planners. It's all done from your office. And that is one of the beautiful things, I think, for a lot of people, is that they don't have to live in a major metropolitan area that's seeing a ton of growth. Sure, it's great if you do, but you can live out in the middle of Montana in the mountains, and as long as you have an internet connection and a phone, you can actually execute on this strategy. And so that was a little bit of a segue into that question.
But the thing is, it's just to make sure on that, Dave, we run our business that way, right? So like right now I'm in my office, which is in the guest house in my backyard in Arizona, right? Well, David's in his office up in Oregon, right? Our business has been virtual for years. Everybody works remotely from home for years. And we're not just land acquisition specialists. We're actually land developers. Like, we develop projects, and we still are a virtual remote business. I mean, every once in a while, I'll pick on our team that, hey, we need to go put our boots on every once in a while or get belly to belly with people. But some of the people that are in this industry, that are developers, that are looking for land, they're very old school in how they do it. I would say we're much more advanced and efficient, and we use technology to our advantage. And so, what we teach in our course is how to utilize technology, but I can't sit here and say that everybody does it that way, because I know they don't. When I talk to some buddies that are in the space, I mean, we laugh at kind of driving for dollars, driving around looking for land. I mean, it's just so beyond inefficient. Well, I still have a few buddies that do that, which is just comical to me. But here nor there, I'm not trying to pick on them. My point is how we do it. Yes, you can do it from anywhere. I've been on vacation plenty of times and I'm still working, but it's all based upon that we're trying to use technology and software and platforms that are available in today's world.